It was all smiles Thursday morning at a press conference in Calgary for the formal signing of the pipeline MOU between the Prime Minister and Alberta Premier.
At the core of the agreement, of course, is a priority to have a pipeline to Asia. That's going to make Canada stronger, more independent, more resilient, more sustainable.
As part of the MOU, the Government of Alberta commits to advance the development of a bitumen pipeline to Asian markets that offers opportunities for Indigenous co-ownership and other economic benefits. Use the Alberta Indigenous Opportunities Corporation to help backstop Indigenous co-ownership of the pipeline and extend the Alberta Carbon Capture Incentive Program. In return, Canada agrees to not implement the oil and gas emissions cap, immediately suspend the clean electricity regulations in Alberta pending a new carbon pricing agreement, declare the Alberta pipeline as a priority that offers opportunities for Indigenous co-ownership and as a project of national interest that will be referred to the Major Projects Office, use the Indigenous Loan Guarantee Program to backstop Indigenous co-ownership of the pipeline. Later speaking to BC workers, Carney was asked by media about First Nations in the province that oppose an oil pipeline to the coast and had this to say.
There needs to be full partnership, including equity ownership, substantial economic benefits with First Nations in Alberta, First Nations in British Columbia, as well as agreement and substantial economic benefits for the people of British Columbia. So we look at this as the start of a process. We've created some of the necessary conditions for this to happen. But there's a lot more work to do, and very much in the spirit of partnership.
During question period in the House of Commons, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre said the Prime Minister and Liberal government have no intention of seeing an oil pipeline built.
What he will do is delay it for several years until after a prospective election during which he can dangle a possible pipeline in front of the people, but after which he can hand veto power that is not in the Constitution over to the BC NDP Premier, who will block the thing from ever happening. Isn't it true that this isn't a pipeline? It's a pipe dream.
Well, in a virtual press conference, Green Party leader Elizabeth May said the MOU completely rejects Canada's previous climate policy.
But this is simply unimaginable. This is a betrayal of so many different values, so many different agreements, so many different orders of rights and existing Canadian law. It completely sets the stage for the complete abandonment of Canada's climate policy. It is simply shocking.
Late Thursday afternoon, on X, formerly known as Twitter, former Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault announced he is resigning from Cabinet as a result of the MOU. Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.